Thank you for tuning in to Vixen Vibes Tarot. You have just entered Sacred Space. My name is Terry, your intuitive guide, channel, healer, and modern mystic. I'm here to help you align, awaken, and embody your divine purpose. Let's raise the vibe and see what Spirit has for you today. All right, so I am just gonna pull some cards and see what the message is. The bottom of the deck is justice. You know, really, justice is just what it is. Receiving your just due. Receiving fairness. I'm hearing karma, the Most High making things right and balancing things out. I got the Knight of Swords, which is a fast message. So your spiritual team has a message for you. Some wisdom. Let's see what they have to say. So you're getting justice. You're getting what you're due, what you're worth. You put in the hard work, and Spirit is going to bless you with what is rightfully yours, okay? And anybody who has wronged you will get their karma, okay? Yeah, so anybody that tried to blindside you, they're going to be blindsided. So these two cards, that's crazy because these two cards were the last cards that came out in the last reading. And I shuffled these cards really, really well. Actually, I double shuffled them, and then this is coming out. So Spirit has a message for you that justice is going to be repaid for those who kept you in the dark, who kept you confused, who kept you doubting yourself, who really tried to beat you down and lower your self-esteem, or even just keep your self-esteem low. And I'm hearing the powers that were, the system, the matrix, institutionalism, historical lies that were embedded to keep you and your people, your ancestors, your heritage, your lineage in bondage. That's what I'm getting. So this is bigger than just your family members. You know, people betraying you, your family members, or ex-boyfriend or ex-lover. People that were sheep, right? Were sheep led astray just like you were. This is bigger than that. We're talking about systemic acism or systemic bondage, enslavement, hidden knowledge kept from certain people. Okay, this is what this is all about. So information that was kept in the dark, information that kept you in the dark, that kept a lot of people in the dark. Spirit is saying justice will be handed out. All right. All right, Spirit, speak. Justice will be repaid. Justice will be handed out. I'm hearing dealt with. Dealt with. Hey, I'm just relaying the message. I'm just the messenger relaying the message. All right, Spirit, what else do you have? And you will get your 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing like justice, repaid, like you are going to get what was rightfully yours. And that is spiritual and financial, material, wealth, abundance, prosperity. I'm hearing 40 acres and a mule. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. 40 acres and a mule. Land back, hands back. When I hear hands back, I'm getting like your bravery, your courage to fight and stand up for what's rightfully yours. Ownership. Enrichment, fulfillment, divine fulfillment, divine purpose, being placed back in your divine purpose. Your eyes being open, your eyes no longer being blindfolded, and your eyes no longer being closed to what your divine purpose is. The ability to know, to find out what your divine purpose is. Because when you look at the powers that were, when you look at institutionalism, whether that be religion, education systems, is like they tell you what you're supposed to be here to do. You're here to serve God. You're here to serve the Lord, which is really going to church and serving the pastor, the shepherd that's over the sheep, right? And a lot of people are proud to be called a sheep, and sheep are led to the slaughter. Like sheep are dumb. They don't know what's going on. They're just grazing and allowing the shepherd to lead them, trusting the shepherd to lead. But these institutions really just kept you asleep. And while you were asleep, somebody else was taking your divine purpose and using it and gaining wealth. But justice is going to be served, and you're going to get that back. Your eyes are going to be open to your divine purpose, which will bring wealth and prosperity. Your eyes are going to be open. You're no longer going to be blindfolded, blind. And it's like I'm getting the message in the Bible that talked about the blind man, and when Yeshua took the clay and put it on his eyes, and he gained his sight back. And even like Paul was blinded, and then the spirit of Yeshua came and asked him why was he persecuting him, and his eyes were open. And it's like people have been persecuting your lineage and your ancestors, your royal bloodline for so long, and your spiritual team is like, why are you persecuting the chosen one? Why are you persecuting these people? And the powers that were really are not going to listen. It's just going to be like Pharaoh didn't listen to Moses saying, let my people go. And he had to pay the price. And divine justice, the scales were balanced. All right. Okay, that 911 911 on the clock. This is an emergency. This is the message. This is a message from Spirit. The cycle has closed. The cycle of struggle, that's the Ten of Swords. The cycle of struggle and strife has closed out. You've made it. You've made it to a new cycle, a new timeline. So you're going from the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, struggle, strife, hard work, to the Ten of Pentacles, abundance, wealth. like the scales will be balanced. Now, if you're coming from this, going here, then whoever had this unjustly is going to go here. They're going to go towards this. And this Ten of Swords is not going to, at first, it's not going to be very obvious. It's internal. Like the Ten of Swords is mentally. And I did a message about a mental health crisis. Anyway, I don't know why. But anyway, this is mental. So when the blindfolds is, since the blindfolds have come off of your eyes, the blindfolds are going to be placed on whoever took from you, whoever took from your lineage, whoever oppressed your lineage, whoever caused you to be blind in order to steal from you. All right, I'm going to close this. Spirit, I'm going to let you speak, and then I'm going to close this message out when you're ready, because I told you to say what you needed to say. I told you to say what you needed to say. They're going to be divine partnerships. Like, you're going to work together with your spiritual team, with those who are called to come alongside you and join hand in hand to walk in this abundance, to walk in your purpose. Like, this is not just going to be you by yourself. Like, it's going to be a lot of people, it's going to be a spiritual team here on earth, not just in the spiritual realm, but you're going to have a divine team, partnerships. And this is what I'm saying. So it's not, a lot of times we look at things like black and white, them against us. Like this, no, like this couple is, you see a darker skin that some may say black is black, and then you see this white hand, and it's like, no, your divine team is your divine team. They don't have a color. It's the heart. It's the mind. It's spiritual energy. It's souls. It's divine souls. That's what I'm hearing. Divine souls will come together. And you see this? Like, they will both have their justice due. And it's going to bring wealth and abundance. So you're going to have a lot of divine partnerships that's going to help you with your purpose, serve your purpose, walk your path, get in divine alignment. All right, Spirit, anything else? You have the World card. Abundance, creation. The world is going to be balanced. Okay. And then the Knight of Pentacles. This is like wealth following you. My last message was like, stop chasing. You're not going to have to chase. You just walk the path, and the money will follow. You walk the path, and abundance, prosperity, wealth will follow you. Keep working. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Diligence and hard work, determination, steadfastness, building material security, safety, being pragmatic and expansive. All right. So I'm hearing global, going global, like having a big following, having a huge audience, having a huge client base. Okay, this is not just a mom and pop neighborhood corner store that services that small neighborhood. This is like expansion, expanded abundance. Like, he is walking. He is like taking a journey. He has a horse, so he's walking, And when he wants to expand, he just gets on his horse. And the pentacles continue to flow, to build from him. And he's getting these pentacles from within. Okay? All right, Spirit, anything else? The world card, I'm telling you, going global. Like going global. Going into a new realm, a new world, a new way of seeing things. Creating a new world where you're empowered. You're running shit. You're telling people what to do. You're being a blessing to others. You're equally and fairly distributing jobs, titles, programs, okay, paychecks. And that's what it's been all about. That's what the fight has been all about. That's what the injustice has been all about. That's what the ageism has been all about. That's what the keeping you blindfolded has been all about. That's what the, boxing you out of certain career paths has been all about. Boxing you out from hidden knowledge has been all about. There's been a spiritual war the whole time. There's been a spiritual war the whole time. But that cycle has closed. It came out right after the world. It came out right after the world card. Like that cycle has closed. There's a new era. There's a new era. There's a new sheriff in town, I'm hearing. There's a new sheriff in town, I'm hearing. And it's not me. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it is me. It is through the Most High and your spiritual team, the spiritual realm, calling judgment. You calling judgment. You know what I mean? Yeah. You. Understanding and knowing and seeking wisdom, gaining knowledge and insight and understanding. And when you gain knowledge and insight and understanding, the blindfolds had to fall. The blindfolds were taken off. They weren't going to take the blindfolds off you. You had to take the blindfolds off of yourself. You had to stop keeping your heart on your sleeve, being so sensitive about everything, being so gullible and so naive about everything, and start thinking and putting two and two together and reading between the lines and seeking your spiritual team to get the messages. All right. Okay, that's it and that's all. Hey, it's your time. It's your season. If you're watching this message, it's your time. It's your season. You're no longer in the dark. You're no longer blindfolded. You understand the assignment, and it's time for you to stand in your divine purpose and collect everything that has been hidden and taken away from you because of you not knowing. Okay, now you know. All right, that's it. That's it and that's all. Spirit, thank you for the message. Let us use the message to improve and increase our lives that we may have heaven on earth. Yeah, heaven on earth. All right. Thank you for tuning in to Vixen Vibes Tarot. If you enjoyed the message, if the message resonated with you, like the video, subscribe, and share your vibe in the comment section. Until next time, stay aligned, stay balanced, stay grounded, and stay in your Vixen vibes. Peace.